Stop or I'll pull a gun. I'm a domestic terrorist for fun. Stop or I'll pull a gun. Do what we say or I'll have to shoot you. What's up, everybody? Here's a video from S.A. Ecstasy Prez. Please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up. If you don't want to hear me talking, leave now. If you do want to hear me talking, stay here. So, this gentleman rolled through a stop sign like every human being who travels in their car has done probably every time they get in a car. Nobody comes to complete stops at stop signs, and especially police officers do not obey traffic code, much less make complete stops at stop signs. They're the biggest bunch of lying, hypocrite, domestic terrorist traitors there are. And again, these are the guys who, Caps for Cops, Josh Ingram, Mike the former cop, aka Mike the cop, and Donut Operator, aka Cream-Filled Cody, Cream-Filled Donut, Cody the Cream-Filled Donut. They will justify this video because, well, he ran a stop sign, therefore anything the cops do afterwards is completely justified because, you know, the Bill of Rights doesn't it does not supersede traffic code. In a cop's mind, traffic code is everything and the Bill of Rights is nothing. So technically, if you haven't victimized or created a victim or are able to face your accuser in court, then it's an unconstitutional law. So if you roll through a stop sign, you didn't hit anybody, you didn't do anything unsafe, you didn't damage any property, there is no victim, thus no plaintiff, thus you cannot face your accuser in court under the Constitution because there is no accuser. This is nonsense law. And look what these cops do over traffic code. They're far more worried about traffic code than they are the Bill of Rights that they swore an oath to protect.
Hey, we're trying to call this subject out of his vehicle. He was eluding me and kind of rolled for a little bit. He's refusing. We got Weston.
Eluding me and kinda rolled for a little bit. Could that be any more vague?
We're still trying to just call him out. Rather call him out than approach him.
So this guy's scared of the police. He's a black kid. He's scared of the police, obviously. Who isn't scared of the police in this day and age? And he doesn't want to get out of his car. He hasn't done anything. He doesn't want to be messed with. He's just trying to go home and live his life, but these domestic terrorists can't have that. He rolled through a stop sign, thus his Bill of Rights are canceled.
I mean, we don't really have the offensive loop. He was just avoiding me, and then when I lit him up, he rolled on for a couple blocks, but Durango does have less lethal. I just would rather call him out, but he's refusing. 1608 East Pecan. Can you keep calling him? Yeah, just keep trying him on the PA.
Driver, inside of the Charger. Exit the vehicle with your hands up. You are not free to go.
Hey, come here. Okay, I don't care. We're on a traffic stop. Y'all get back right now.
We're on a traffic stop on your private property. That none of your property rights matter. The Bill of Rights don't matter. The Constitution don't matter. This is not America anymore. We own this world.
Back. Go away.
So the guy gets out of his car and immediately this guy pulls his gun ready to kill somebody. And of course his camera is obstructed by his hands.
Get back, dude. Come back here. Just walk back. You're not...
Why you stop me? Why you stop me?
Okay, walk back. Walk back.
Why you stop me? Why you stop me?
Why won't they just... This is another thing. They don't ever want to tell you why they're stopping you or what you did wrong. Even though you don't have to comply until you know you did something wrong. Again, they're pulling a gun on the guy because he rolled through a stop sign, something they do every second of the day. There's a cop rolling through a stop sign right this second.
Get back!
Get back. Back where?
Show us your hands right now!
Show us your hands right now. As you can see, his hands are fully extended out in the air. Show us your hands right now. Again, these are the guys that you give the authority to murder people. Show us your hands right now. What? Does he have two other hands that we can't see?
Show us! Listen! Listen!
So now you see the guy is de-escalating and just wants to know why he stopped. His hands are in there and now he's got down on his knees. Again, these cops are such cowards that this is how they deal traffic code. They don't care about the Bill of Rights. They don't care that they're impeding the freedom of somebody who didn't victimize anybody. All they care about is he rolled a stop sign. We need to stop him, and we're going to escalate to the furthest extent as we can because parasite politicians have given us the power to become Nazis of America.
Hey, why'd you stop me? You ran a stop sign.
You ran a stop sign. That's why I'm pointing this gun at you. God, this is so disgusting. Again, nothing has changed. The George Floyd thing was co-opted by the Black Lives Matter movement. It had nothing to do with racism. In the same time, qualified immunity was ignored by the Supreme Court. Nothing is going to change, people. Nothing. Us, the patriots, have to get en masse, and I see that there's more auditors and more auditors. We need tens of thousands of auditors. We need to be the free press. We need to expose these domestic terrorists.
You ran a stop sign. Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Chill out while we're pointing all our guns at you, surrounding your private property and impeding your freedom. Hey, how come you guys don't chill out and go enforce laws that actually have victims like rape, murder, assault, theft, instead of trying to raise revenue and impede people's freedom and steal their money? You are a domestic terrorist, bro. Bottom line. You and every officer here is a domestic terrorist.
Chill out.
I'm actually glad that they're going nuts like this. This is how every traffic stop, this is how every victimless crime that police stop you for should be handled. You should make the biggest deal out of it as you can. Make it as hard for them as possible to do victimless crime enforcement.
We're 10-4. His family just ran a search.
Hey! Stand up, walk towards us. We're not gonna shoot you.
We're not going to shoot you as we have our guns trained on you. So now the guy de-escalates even further, laying on his stomach and spreading his arms out. But again, that's not good enough for the cops. You have to do what they tell them, or their little ego gets hurt, and they're not in control. Therefore, they can't proceed. They malfunction in the head. This dude is on the ground with his arms out, completely defenseless. There's 6 of you at least pointing guns at him. What are we talking about right now? And again, for running a stop sign. Because traffic code supersedes the Bill of Rights in America now.
We're not gonna shoot you.
Now his hands are behind his back.
Okay, if he would comply, this would go a lot smoother.
Again, there's your rapist mentality. If you would just have sex with me, I wouldn't have to rape you or kill you or beat you. That's the police are trained with the rapist mentality. The guy's on his stomach, hands out, hands behind his back, completely laid out, and you still have a gun on him like a pig. One of you, 2 of you can't go and put him in cuffs or restrain him? No. He has to do exactly what you say. Therefore, if he misses the slightest command, you can light him up like they did that kid in the hotel room. Daniel Shaver.
Hey. Dude. We just need you to listen to us.
We won't rape you as long as you have sex with us. That's how they date too, I'm sure, cops.
We need you to stand up. Dude, we need you to stand up and walk back towards our vehicle.
No thanks.
What's your name? No. Hey, dude. Just listen to us. Okay. Hey.
Again, everybody, if this was a true America, the neighbors would come out with their rifles and start asking the police, what the F are you doing right now? That's how America should be. The whole neighborhood should come out with their rifles and tell these cops to put their guns away. Real quick, these cops will put their guns away.
Okay. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Just stand up. Stand up, man. Stand up. Hey, dude, okay, all we need you to do, hey, all we need you to do is to stand.
All we need to do is comply with our unlawful orders, and so we can steal your money and kidnap you over a victimless crime that violates the Constitution. That's all we need you to do, and then we can put our lethal weapons away. Listen to yourself, you stupid pig. You're a sick pig. Go solve actual crimes.
Stand up. Stand up. Hey. Hey, dude, Weston, is there anyone else in the vehicle that you can see?
Which vehicle was he driving?
The Charger?
I can't see. I can't tell.
Okay. Okay, hey, all we need him to do is... No.
Hey, man.
We're not leaving.
No.
We're not leaving until we kidnap somebody and steal somebody's money, because that's our job.
Okay. Hey, we're on a traffic stop. We just need him to comply so we can talk.
We're on a traffic stop. Yeah, sure looks like a traffic stop, bro. This is disgusting. Again, and most Americans think traffic stops are lawful. They're not lawful. If there's no victim, there's no crime. I'm going to repeat that till I die. And anyone that supports victimless crimes is a disgusting, violent, wanting government through the barrel of a gun leftist, disgusting animal. You're sick if you support victimless crimes. You're not even an American.
Talk to him, and then that's it. Okay, we're done. We're done. Hey, man.
Just don't go over there. Don't go
Hey, man, do not go over there.
Stay where you are. Do not go over there. Don't go over there, sir. Sir, stay
Do
where
not go over there. Hey, we just need you to walk over here, dude.
He's on his stomach with his hands behind his back. You guys could have cuffed him and took custody of him like 20 times already. These cops are the biggest cowards in the world.
Stand up. Walk over here. Come on, watch that Lancer. Hey, stand up.
Just approach. Just approach.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure we got enough units, bro.
Let's go.
Watch the vehicle.
I got hands.
So now they finally come in when the grandmother, the brave grandmother, comes out and stands in front of her grandson. Right? This grandmother's braver than every cop here. Now watch what they do to her.
Okay, back up. Back up. Back up.
Okay, please don't touch her.
Why is he still pointing a gun? God, you are the biggest coward in the world. Go become a librarian, dude, because you're a bitch.
She is 90 years old.
There you go. Donut operator. Hey, bro. I remember when you defended the cops for tasering an 80-year-old woman who was gathering field greens for her husband to have dinner. I'm sure you're going to defend this. Let me guess. The grandma shouldn't have tried to defend her son, her grandson, from these domestic terrorists who believe traffic code supersedes the Bill of Rights.
Hey, everyone, back up. Back up. Back up right now. Back up. Back up right now. Okay.
Hey, you guys remember what this kid's crime was? He rolled through a stop sign, something police do every second of every day. Right now, several police are doing what the crime that they pulled the guns on this guy for and disrupted this whole family's life. But they're going to blame him because all he had to do was stop, let them impede his freedom, steal his money, disrupt his life. If he would have just let them do all that minor raping to him, they wouldn't have to do all this major raping to his whole family.
I'm gonna help her up, that way we can get her up, okay?
Well, help me then. Do something. You just sitting there, bro.
Ma'am, I'm trying to help you up. How are we gonna do? We're gonna help you up. I'm trying to help you up.
She can't walk without her. Be gentle.
I'm using it, so I'm holding her up.
Let my child alone. Let my child alone. Let my child alone. Let my child alone.
Get that guy.
He's even got nothing on him. Calm down. Let my child alone. Let my child alone.
I just want to make sure I do it first. Okay, let's get him and move on. Get it on.
I can move. Y'all let me. I can move. Okay. I won't let me move.
So now they're kidnapping him for a victimless crime. They have the whole force here because he rolled through a stop sign, something they do every single day because they're sovereign citizens and they don't have to obey the law. And they get to investigate their own crimes, including murder. So, again, this is your domestic terrorist police force of America, and then they wonder why everyone's so mad at them and why they have a problem with them. Stop enforcing victimless crimes, you domestic terrorists. That's what you are. A terrorist is someone who uses violence or threats of violence or intimidation for political reasons. That's exactly what you guys are doing here. There is no lawful reason to be doing any of this stuff. It's political. Rolling through a stop sign where there is no victim and you decide to pull guns and ruin this family's day is a political intimidation coercion. You are literally, by definition, terrorists of this country. By definition.
I said I can walk, I just didn't want to move. I can move, they let me, bro. But I'm not even resisting.
Get in the car.
So this kid's hysterical. He's scared. He don't want to become the next George Floyd or whoever it is, Justin Shaver, etc., etc. It doesn't really matter the race. The police will kill everyone they can. Midland, Texas cop pulls gun for running a stop sign. So there's this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe to SAX to see Prez. He's been doing a lot of good stuff for many years. And also subscribe to me, John Felix, right here, this channel. And if you would, tell other people and share my videos, because what YouTube did is went and unsubscribed hundreds of thousands of people from my channel. And about once a week they go, hey, I get a message, hey man, when are you going to post more videos? I go, I post a video every single day. They just don't get to know about it because YouTube controls the audience, which is so unfair and subjective. But that's how it is when you're YouTube owned by Google, who fired a guy for exposing how leftist they are. And he exposed them for doing it, so they fired him for doing it, just proving his point. So there you go, guys. SAX to see Prez. I'm John Felix. And hey, donut operator, please justify this. I know you're going to say he ran a stop sign, so he needed to be, his freedom needed to be impeded. But again, if you think traffic code supersedes the Bill of Rights, you're not an American. You're a domestic terrorist, especially if you use violence or force to get those ideas across, which is exactly what police in America do nowadays. All right, everyone. Thanks again. Check out my Etsy store. Get yourself a sweet, lifelong-lasting, generation-lasting silver ring. There are already some are 50 to 100 years old or better. And I love you. Peace and chicken grease. Bye.